It's working on it. And I think we are live. Let's see. I think
Looks like it.
We're live. All right. Welcome, everyone. I am Sunny Dawn Johnston. So happy to be with you this evening, late evening, afternoon for some of you. And I am here with my dear friend and colleague, Courtney Long over there. Courtney Long, say hey, girl.
Hi, so happy to be here. Thank you, Sunny, for doing this with me, and thank you everybody for joining us too.
Yeah. So Courtney and I, for those of you that are new to either one of us, Courtney and I oftentimes do events together here in Phoenix, Arizona. We call it Angel Talk, where we just give some messages from the angels to the audience, and something we do maybe 4 times a year or so, you think?
Yep. Yeah.
About 4 times a year, and love it, and it's always fun. And both of us were kind of feeling this energy that you're all feeling. And Courtney reached out to me and said, hey, what about doing a Facebook Live? And I said, absolutely. I've been doing one every day. I would love to have some company, and let's spread some light, some love, and some healing. So that's why we're here. So Courtney, you want to introduce yourself a little bit and share a little bit about you?
Yeah. So I am an angel communicator and sacred sexuality coach and author and speaker. And I've been working with the angels for many years now. And I've been really feeling this call lately to help, help some of the chaos on the planet that's happening right now because of the coronavirus. And I even had my own moment or two last week when all of the panic was starting to get to me. And I had this moment, I broke down in my kitchen and I was crying, and I was like, wait a minute. And I let myself cry for about, 5 minutes or so. And then I said to myself, wait a minute. I believe that all is well. I believe we're all made of light. I believe we're going to get through this, and whatever happens, it's all working itself out beautifully. And so I was like, I'm not buying into the panic and the fear. And it just really became apparent to me. It's like, we've got to, first of all, stay in some higher vibes of love. And we've also got to support each other right now so that we don't dip down into panic and make things work. Make things work, make things worse.
Yes, and don't lose our minds in the process.
Yeah, exactly. So really, it sounds like our intention tonight is really just to have a really beautiful experience we're going to share some insights with you all about how to get through this time right now, just with everything happening in our world and the coronavirus, and how you can stay in a vibration of love instead of fear. And then we're going to do a beautiful meditation with the angels to send light to the planet and kind of like bring light to yourself, really amplify your own light. And then we're going to send light all across the planet and really bring some healing energy to the coronavirus, because I really believe we can actually make an impact together. Especially we can make an impact because a virus is just, it's energy, as I know Sunny's going to share more.
Yeah. And that's exactly it, guys. Everything is energy. It cannot be created. It cannot be destroyed, but it can change forms, right? That's what we know about energy. And so this is just an energy, just like the fear that you're feeling is an energy, just like anxiety is an energy. And that energy can be shifted. It can be transmuted. It can rise. And sometimes we just need to be reminded. It isn't that any of us aren't having moments of fear. It's that we're recognizing that, okay, wait, that is not who we are. Like for me, it's like, okay, this is not who I am. What I believe is that the universe, God, spirit, is always working for us. Things aren't happening to us, they're happening for us. There is a greater good, there is a bigger picture. And sometimes the human eyes are very nearsighted, and the spirit eyes are very farsighted. So, if we can imagine that from our perspective, it feels like this is it, and we're scared, and we're, oh my gosh, I got to have this, and hurry up and rush and go crazy and freak out. And then the bigger part of us, the spirit part of us, is like, calm the hell down, relax, bring in some peace, my friends. This is part of, you guys, I know this is scary, and I know that this is hard for a lot of you, but here's the thing is, you can do hard things. and we've all done hard things. And now is a time of coming together, not isolating energetically. We may need to create some of that distance because we're honoring what really the people that need our support are the people that are the elderly and the immune suppressant people that struggle themselves anyway. So we all are coming together as a collective to help support those that are physically weaker than we are. And what a beautiful gift that we all have the ability, if we honor that, to be able to help support others. And there's lots of ways to support all of us. That's why Courtney and I are doing this. We're here to support you because it's necessary and because it's needed and because we know that sometimes you just need a reminder. And now that you're sitting in your homes and you're not going to work, and or most of you aren't, and you're not having those same interactions, well, now you have the news, you have social media, you have your kids and your family, and maybe everybody's a little hysterical, maybe everybody's scared, maybe everybody's nervous. And so we're jumping on here, as many thought leaders are, and just reminding you that, hey, let's get present. Let's take a breath. Let's call in our angels and guides. Let's know that there's a greater good coming. And yes, this might be difficult. I mean, Courtney and I are both business owners. We're both entrepreneurs, and we have had to cancel events, and we've had to change things. And there's absolutely change is happening for everyone. No one is exempt to that. And what if we decided to find the blessings? What if we decided to find the gifts? What if we really, truly own in the moment when it's hard and when it sucks that this is happening for me? What if this is happening for you? I want to pose that question to you. And maybe you could just take a moment in the comments to answer, what if this were happening for you? I would love to hear that answer from you. And I'm going to let Courtney talk, and I'm going to check out some of the comments, and then we'll come back and share a few of them with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. It's like, what if this is happening for us? And also I feel like there's such a stillness even amidst the chaos that we can tap into. And I had this experience. I went to the grocery store the other day, and I was like stocking up on food, and I was just like, I'm just going to be prepared and just stock up. And so I was in line checking out, and the numbers across the screen were all aligning. It was like, I just happened to glance when my bill was $33.33. I happened to glance, like the total bill ended up being like 117 or something. But I happened to glance, it was 111, 5 ones all at the same time. And I just felt this overwhelming peace, and I was smiling to the angels because I was thinking, wait a minute, most people in the grocery store are completely frantic right now. I could feel it and see it. And one couple smiled at me, and I was like, where are the rest of the smiles? Like, why can't we move through this challenge with more grace, with more joy? It as crazy as it might sound to like smile and be joyful right now, I feel like joy and kindness are the ways we're going to get through this together. And then,
that's a key word too, right? Together.
Yes.
Together.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, exactly. And so the vibration of joy is such an incredibly high vibration, just like love, it's incredibly high vibrations. And that's really the energy of our soul. And so like what Sunny's saying, do we have the soul perspective, or do we have that limited mind perspective, which can very easily be more of a fearful perspective? So it's like, if you want to be more in your soul perspective, how can you actually get into love and joy? How can you smile and maybe even play and laugh right now, as wild as that might sound? And it's like being playful and laughing and joy. It's not like putting your blinders on and not being in reality. I feel like it's a really almost like a highly spiritually elevated state when you can actually find joy even amidst difficulty.
Absolutely. That's a key right there, guys. Is it? A lot of us can say, oh, whew, I made it through it, and now I'm okay. But the gift is when you can walk through the journey and know that there's purpose behind it, and live in it and laugh in it and love in it, and not just wait until it's over to get through it, because it is right now. This is, and we are, and that highest expression of love is joy. So every day, find some joy. You know, I had an experience the other day. My husband and I on a Saturday afternoon, just in the middle of the day, we're like, let's go take the RV and go hiking somewhere. And we thought, well, we'll go somewhere we haven't been before. So we hadn't been to the Superstition Mountains, which in Arizona, that's about an hour from our house on the other side of town. So we decided to go out to the Superstition Mountains, and I didn't have any idea that it would be packed, and it was packed. But we're out in nature, so that's fine. And we didn't even have a campsite. We just had a parking lot, like literally a parking lot space. That's all we had. So we got out and we went for a hike, and it was beautiful, and the flowers were beautiful, and the sun is shining at 70 degrees outside. It was just gorgeous. We did a 3-hour hike and we came back, and I love to see owls, and I hardly ever see them. I've only seen them twice my whole life. An owl, like in, you know, like they're not real popular here in Arizona. We don't have a lot of them. And so we don't see them a lot. And so I just always want to see an owl, but I hadn't asked. I was just observing, because I was being present in my life. I was being present. I wasn't checking out, not stuffing myself with food, not drinking alcohol, not taking the medication to kind of push the feelings down, because that's what a lot of times we do, right? We go to behaviors and habits that help us seemingly feel better, but it doesn't make us feel better. So I was very present. And as I opened the door to get in my RV, I heard just barely, whoop, whoop. And I don't even know. I mean, I know just as a kid, like we say, owls say hoot, hoot, but they really do say hoot, hoot. And so, and I turned my head and looked right at this owl, and it turned its head and looked right at me for about 10 seconds while I got my phone and I got it on it. And then I was able to, and it was a huge owl, and I was able to watch it spread its wings and then fly away. And the message of that, you know, what an owl represents is it represents wisdom, and it represents intuition, and it represents transition. A time of transition is coming, and you have the wisdom and knowledge to walk through it, not just to get through it, but actually to experience it in a way that will change your life for the good. That was my message. So I believe that happened to me to share with all of you. And what that did then is it inspired me to create a community of people that could come together and get into our hearts and help humanity. So I'm going to share a little bit about that afterwards, because my team and I have been working all day yesterday, all day today, because that owl and nature inspired me. What can I do? And I know when we're in fear, guys, what do we want? We want to be in control. Right? That's why you're afraid of the unknown. We want to control something. What can I do? Well, sometimes what we need to do is we need to be of service. When we can feel like we're serving someone else, it takes it off of us. And most of us have some form of abundance, whether we have an abundance of time now, we have an abundance of energy, we have some resources, we have some money, we have the ability to give love and light and prayer and visualization and meditation. So I'll share that at the end, but I want you to know that if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling stuck, and if you're feeling like, you know, oh my gosh, I need to do something and I want to be of service in some way, now is the time to do that. And I'll share once we get done with the meditation, the group that I created, so that if you are someone who is in need, you can receive help. And if you are someone that is in a place where you can give, then you can give that help. If you're someone that can donate money to support people, then you can give that help. And if you are, I am a lighthouse that just is going to shine your light and your prayers, which is so important right now. There's a place for everyone. So I'll share that information at the end. But sometimes we've got to take these challenges, we've got to shift them into what can serve ourselves and others for the highest, greatest good. And my friends, I promise you, just like that owl told me, this transition is for us. These things are happening for us. We are not a victim in this. We are more powerful and we are more creative than we recognize.
Absolutely. Wow, that's incredible. And you know, what's so wild is I've been hearing an owl outside my bedroom window the last few
Really?
days. Yes. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, because I don't usually hear owls in Arizona. It's
No,
not.
it's not a common thing. You guys in the
Yeah.
Midwest and Minnesota, Colorado, okay, fine. But hello, we live in the desert, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so incredible. I'm so excited about this because I feel just, I mean, this whole idea of what we're talking about, of how we can shift what's happening to really let it be for us. And I feel like so much of that is realizing how powerful we are as light beings and how powerful light is. Because I really believe deep down that light is far more powerful than a virus. And in a virus, the energy of a virus is it's a very low vibrational energy, and it's like it feeds off of things, and it kind of like spreads itself. And so when you think about it, if we are made of light, and then we stay in our truth
Light.
of love and joy, we are way more powerful than a virus. And the cool thing too about just about how this is affecting people is some people are getting the virus and they're hardly having any symptoms.
For sure.
Some
Or
people,
none at all. Or none at all.
yeah, exactly. And so anyhow, it's just that sense of facing what's happening with a lot of peace and courage and love, not ignoring the reality that there is a virus. Because I've also heard some people say like, oh, it's not real. And I'm like, I think the virus is real, but on the other hand, our light is more powerful. So when we do the meditation in just a couple minutes, really what we're going to do is get in touch with our light and our power and our joy, and then feel that and know how strong it is. And then, like I said, we'll send love and light to really the whole planet. And we're going to basically, ideally, help dissolve some of this virus energetically through what we do tonight. So I'm hoping and intending that what we do is really help calm the spread energetically. And this is something.
And we can, and each one of you has a role in that. So here's one of the things to remember, guys, is you have a choice in what you think about, what you look at, what you take in, what news you take in, what content you take in, what food you take in, what nutrition you take in, what supplement. Like, you have a choice. You are not a victim here. You have a choice. And if you know your power, and you stand in your light, then you know that you have the ability to transmute that illness, that disease, that virus, that fear, that anger, that sadness, whatever it is. But you've got to stand in your power, and light absolutely can transmute and shift, and is more powerful than the dark, the heavy, and love heals. So Courtney is going to do a meditation for all of you. And while she's doing that, I'm actually going to go through and just see some of these comments and questions. And then when we come back, when the meditation is over, it'll be about 15 minutes. When the meditation is over, I'll address some of these comments and questions that you guys have, so that we can make sure that we've answered anything and helped you in any way that we need to as well. All right. So Courtney, it's all yours, girl.
All right, here we go. So if you're in a safe place where you can safely close your eyes, so certainly not if you're multitasking or driving, then don't close your eyes. But if you can meditate with us right now, or let's do this. So go ahead and close your eyes and start with a nice deep breath. And as you inhale, imagine that you're breathing in love. Breathing in love, which is within you and all around you. And on your exhales, imagine that you can exhale out any fear, any tension, stress, or fear. And on your exhales, you might even imagine that this like fear or stress is a certain color, and that as you're exhaling, you're letting go of that color of fear, and it almost might even seem like a little cloud of energy that you're letting go of. Good. So as you set aside the stress, worry, and fear, we're going to call on your guardian angels to come close and to shine their lights right onto that cloud of fear and to dissolve the fear completely. Just turn it into light. Good. Just giving yourself permission to be right here in this moment, maybe even placing your hands on your heart if you'd like. Good. And as you continue to breathe deeply, take your attention and focus into your body. Noticing the sensation of the surface beneath you. Noticing if there's any tension or tightness in your body. And if there is, then just send another nice deep breath. Send that exhale right to any tension in your body. Reassuring your body that it's okay to be relaxed. It's okay to let go of that tension. Beautiful. And just notice what happens. Notice what shifts within you as you tell your body it is okay to be calm and relaxed. Beautiful. And from here, we'll call on the divine, whatever words resonate with you, God, source, spirit, universe, divine love. And we call on your higher self, the light of your soul. And start to notice the light that's shining within your heart. That light of your soul inhabiting your heart space. And notice the color or colors of that light in your heart. Good. And you can give your heart permission right now to shine brighter than ever. Imagine you can amplify the light in your heart, turn it up brighter. Or if you feel it as a temperature, maybe make it warmer. Like turn up that heart fire energy. Good. You can even imagine that this light from your heart, which is really the light of your soul, imagine that light fills the rest of your body. So it travels from your heart up to the top of your head, down and out through your arms, all the way to your hands. Just imagine your whole body is filling up with light. The light from your heart goes from your chest down to your stomach, down to your lower back, down through your legs, your hips, just filling your body with light. All the way down to your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, your toes. And even imagining that you have roots made out of light, like tree roots made of light, that extend from your feet and go deep down into the earth. Just connecting with the core bright light in the center of the earth. Beautiful. So at this point, your entire body is filled with light. Just feel that or see it or just imagine it. Your body is filled with light from the bottoms of your feet all the way to the top of your head. And if you at all resonate with having wings, like your earth angel wings, or just that feeling of expansion that wings provide, you can even turn on the light of your wings. Just imagine that you've got wings filling up with light behind you. Beautiful. And as we're all here together in this moment, whether you're on live or whether you're watching the replay, we're all energetically here together. So just imagine that all of us that are attending, that we're all sitting in a big circle. Here we are together as humans, along with our team of angels. So we're going to call in the angels now, the angels of light. We call on Archangel Michael. We'll call on Archangel Haniel, Archangel Shamuel, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Galadriel, all of your guardian angels, and all of the beautiful angels and guides of the highest vibrations of light that want to assist us right now. Beautiful. And just notice how you feel as your angels circle around you. And just imagine, like I said, that we're all in a circle together with our angels. Everybody's heart light is shining very brightly. And imagine that you can shine your heart light into the center of our circle. Beautiful. And as you shine your heart light into the center of the circle, so does everybody else. And our heart lights together form this big, giant pillar of light. Just see that happening. Imagine it happening. Beautiful. Notice the color or colors of this beautiful light. As we all shine our lights together, it might look like a big rainbow of color. Beautiful. And we're just going to do one more thing to strengthen this light. I'm going to invite you to recall a very joyful, happy moment in your life. A moment, could be recently, could be long ago, a moment when you just felt overwhelming joy, maybe even joy and love. Just feel the feelings of that joy, almost as though the memory is happening again right now. Beautiful. And we're just going to add your joy into that beautiful pillar of light in the center of our circle. And now this light is filled with so much joy. It's just starting to really become so energized, so invigorated with light that it can't be contained any longer. Imagine this light, this pillar of light from all of us. Imagine it going out to your local community and just sending this wave of love and peace and joy and healing. We're asking the angels to help with this process as well. So first, we're going to go into your local community, then we'll go into your larger community, your state or province, sending this light all across to your state. And then we're just going to send it all out through your entire country. And now all around the globe, all around the world, to every single continent, every single country. And we're just, first of all, surrounding the planet with love, with this joyful love, this incredible pillar of light. And just intending that this love heals. That love heals, so that this love is going to go wherever healing is needed. Beautiful. And even start to imagine this virus, this coronavirus 19. Just start to imagine, wherever you can imagine it, feel it, see it, imagine that virus. And if it helps, you can even connect with the color of the virus. Maybe the color or the vibration. But just notice it. Don't go into it. Like, stay centered in this love, this joy, the pillar of light. You're just simply noticing the virus. And first, let's ask the virus if it has a message for you. What does this virus want you to know? And how is this whole situation, how is it for you? Just notice what comes to you. Soul answers come very quickly, so just trust what comes to you. And what is your soul lesson right now regarding this virus? What is your soul lesson? Beautiful, beautiful. Just breathe that in. And now start to imagine that this beautiful pillar of light that we've created together, that it can dissolve the virus. Just like that. We are intending that the highest good unfolds, and we are envisioning that the coronavirus 19 instantly dissolves with this beautiful presence of light. And we just simply dissolve, transmute the virus, or send the virus back to where it came from, whatever resonates with you. And as that is happening, we're doing that globally across the entire planet, as well as imagining that anyone who's been affected by the virus, returns now to perfect divine health. Just imagine every single person on the planet shining brightly, totally embodying their own light, their own power, their own love. And this love, this light, it totally dissolves the virus. And we call on the angels, especially Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Shamuel. We call on the beautiful angels of light to just infuse the entire planet with their love, with their light. And to just help with this clearing the fear that has come up, the fear and the panic related to the coronavirus. We're just asking Archangel Michael to scoop up that fear, clear it, remove it out of the way. Good. as well as just help our world to flourish, help our economy to flourish, our food sources to flourish, our toilet paper supplies to flourish. Everything that we need just is all flourishing. See how the earth is abundant and joyful and full of life, full of vitality. This is an abundant, beautiful planet filled with people who care, filled with beautiful opportunities and joy and abundance and purpose and passion and love. And the angels are thanking you for your part in raising the vibration of the planet, your part in this healing of the fear related to the coronavirus, and just really thanking you for who you are and for how you show up each and every day. So let's just be here. I'm just going to be quiet just for a moment and just see whatever else comes to you, whatever else needs to be done as we're just surrounding the planet with light. Beautiful. And we'll just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Just thank you to the angels. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for the highest good unfolding related to health and happiness. And just thank you that each and every person on this planet has the potential for health and happiness and joy and love. And so just as you're ready, you can come back from the meditation. If you'd like to, if you're kind of out there, maybe wiggle your fingers and toes, just maybe shake your body a little bit, open your eyes whenever you're ready. And just coming back completely, feeling alert, awake, and totally refreshed.
All right, my friends, how you feeling? Wasn't that beautiful way to be able to kind of just pull that energy and center in yourself and then spread that love and light out? That was beautiful. Thank you, Courtney.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And thank you everybody too, because that was really incredible. The energy was so peaceful. I kept thinking in my head, like, I got to speed this up. And then I'm like, no. It was just like, let's bask in all this love. It was so beautiful.
No, that was perfect. And that was before we got on. We're like, okay, what are we gonna? And I'm like, well, I'm pieced out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got piece jacket, I got piece earrings, I got a piece necklace, peace. Like, that's the reminder, is when you are at peace and you keep your energy focused on peace, then you experience peace. And when you are stressed out and you focus on stress, then you experience stress. And what does stress do? It breaks down your immune system. 90% of diseases are stress-based. Think about that. So just stress breaks down our system to a point that we contract all kinds of disease. Well, the virus is going to work the same way. So yes, there may be a lot of people that contract it and it won't ever affect them. And you can be one of those, but we've got to maintain our energy. So here's a few tips, guys, to get out there. Number one, meditation. I think meditation is so important to just get in your body and get in your heart and get in your spirit, get out of this place. This is not always the best place, especially in, times of fear and the unknown and kind of craziness that's happening around us. The other thing is, as empaths, people that are empaths, well, they don't want to be in their body either. So we don't want to be in the mind, but we don't want to be in the body. So they just want to check out. But here's the thing is, you are a spirit in a body, and you chose to come here for a reason. And believe it or not, you are here on purpose now. Like right now, you are on purpose. So what if part of the way that you can serve yourself and humanity is by staying present and channeling that love and channeling that light through meditation. Maybe it's some words, maybe it's a smile, maybe it's helping somebody, maybe it is spending extra time with your family, maybe it's creating something, maybe it's cleaning out that closet you wanted to do. Like, use this time to shine your light in whatever way that feels in alignment for you, because you have that ability. And when we're in fear, it's not that it's wrong, because we all have fearful moments, but we don't want to stay there. When you're in fear, it drops your vibration, your immune system breaks down, and it creates a whole lot of energy that most of us don't want, right?
Yeah.
So I was just posting some of the comments that we had as people were after they were listening to the meditation. So lots of people are saying, "Thank you, sweetheart. Love you so very much. It was beautiful. I had the shivers, feeling peaceful and calm. The vibration is beautiful, truly amazing, divinely perfect. The column of light was so strong and vibrant. We're soul, spirit, and purpose." So we got lots of beautiful comments, beautiful messages of just thank you so much for that meditation. And so here's the thing, guys. We called you into this space, and for 15 minutes, you got focused and you became part of the positive collective, right? Because we can either be part of the problem or we can be part of the solution. That's it. And it's your choice. So part of the problem is to continue the negativity and continue the cycle and continue that fear and talk about it. And part of the solution is to rise above it, is to do the things you can do, is to shine your light, is to help support people. So you got to decide, and it's your choice. So Courtney and I, we both had experiences, as Courtney shared earlier, of, oh, shit, and then go, wait a minute, that's not even who I am. That's an illusion. That is not who I am. I am love, I am light, and I'm gonna pull myself together, and I'm gonna show up that way. And what we're inviting each one of you to do is to do the same. Just do the same. So I'd like to share really quickly the community that I created, my team and I worked on today. So if you are on social media, which likely if you're watching this, at least right at this moment, you are, you can go to, hang on, I'm trying to find it now. Hearts Helping Humanity is the name of the community. And I can't, maybe somebody can put it in the comments. So it's facebook.com/groups/Hearts Helping Humanity. And this is a community that I created to be able to offer four different opportunities. So the idea of the group is really simple. It's really humans helping humans at a time where there's a great need for love and support. So we're asking for you, as you join the group, to decide and share. If you are a receiver, that means you need some support. If you are a giver, that means you're willing to offer support, whether it's deliver something to somebody, order something off of Amazon or Instacart or Walmart or whatever it is. If you're a donator, that means you're going to donate money and help us support people that need that help. I am a nonprofit 501c3. I have one. That's not what my business work is, but I have had one for 17 years. So all of the money is tax deductible if you make a donation. And then the last one is I am a lighthouse. And that is a commitment to shine the light, to focus on love, to send healing, to do energy work, to send blessings and prayers and visualization of healing. And you could be all of those, some of those, or one of those. It doesn't matter, whichever one you align with. But this is a place where we can all come together. So I'm asking everyone not only to come and join the group, but share the group. You can just hit the share button at the top and share it on your pages. You can hit the side on the right. There's all these invite. You can just push the invite button and invite everyone you know. But we'd really like to be able to create a space where people can come and actually help people and be of service to them in a way that right now, and it might not be today, most people have just started the quarantine or self distancing just recently. But a lot of people in the next 5 days, the next week, that haven't been able to work, that's when we're going to start feeling it. So right now I'm finding that we're attracting more of the people that want to give and donate, which is fantastic. In the next week or so, we're going to have people that are going to need help and they're going to need receiving. And so we're hoping that we can create some funds and we can create a system that when those people come, we're here to help them. We already have some that have already been helped today, just today, which is
Wow,
fantastic.
that's incredible.
I know. We had a gal that's pregnant and has 2 little girls, and they both have influenza B, and she can't go out because they don't want her to get anything else. And her husband's working all the time. So she couldn't get Tylenol and cough syrup and any of that. And somebody in Utah got that for her. So, I mean,
Wow.
that was just one, and they've already started coming in. So if you are someone that's ready, you know that you want to be of service and you want to help, this is an area that, and the reason that I created it is because I know people can trust that I'm going to use the money to go back to the people. Not a penny goes to all of the time and energy and work that we're putting into it. We're doing that from our hearts. So we're not taking administrative fees or anything like that. This money goes right back into the community in the ways that it's meant to be. So if you feel guided to come and join us, support us, if you're a receiver, if you need help, come and allow yourselves to receive. If you're a giver, come on. If you're a donator, we'll take you all. And of course, we need the lighthouses to shine the light. So I'm going to try and put that link in there while we do it. And the other thing I just want to say, and then I'll let Courtney wrap up whatever she wants to share is, my friends, this is a time where you really do need to be taking care of yourself. Self-care is critical, and getting out and moving your bodies and eating healthy and following, a routine. A lot of times when you are at home and you're not used to a routine, then you just kind of, stay up late, get up late. And some of you have kids and some of you don't, but a routine is very helpful. Get up in the morning and do meditation or your prayers, and then do some journaling and get the energy or emotion out, and then get outside and go for a walk or go work out in your downstairs, do some calisthenics, dance with somebody on YouTube, whatever. But take the time to honor the needs of the body, because yes, we are a spirit and a body. And right now, with the things that are happening, our body is listening to what our head is telling it. And if our head has not been in the healthiest place, then the body is following that. So we've got to give the body the love and nurturing that it needs. So important.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny, in my moment of worry the other day, I closed my eyes and started meditating. And what came to me was to say, I bless my body with love. I bless my body with love. And I couldn't even describe the difference I felt saying this to myself. I went from literally feeling a little like, I felt a little under the weather just from stress. And I was like, oh no, am I getting the virus? And then I was like, calm down, Courtney. It's just stress. And so anyhow, it was so funny because I was just saying, I bless my body with love. I bless my body with love. And I was imagining my body as light, and it literally lifted up my immune system. That in itself boosted my immune system, and I felt quite amazing after. So much of this is energetic. And like Sunny was saying too, we're empaths. So we're gonna feel not only what's happening for us, not only what's happening for our close loved ones, our family and friends, but also what's happening for the world. And so just remember that, and take, like Sunny's saying, take good care of yourself, and as much as you can, call on the angels too. Archangel Michael loves to help us to shield ourselves with light, and just, call on Michael, ask him to clear. He has I love to see it this way, a blue cyclone of clearing energy that can swirl around you and clear away negativity and fear. And then just bring in a nice big blue bubble of light around you, or it could be a rainbow light. But these kinds of energetic tools are super important right now, as well as music. Music is such a great tool to stay in a nice vibration, whether it's peaceful music, joyful music, whatever moves your heart. And it's just say, especially because the vibration in the world is very panicked in general right now, then anything you can do to be in peace and joy, like music, essential oils, spending time in nature, all of that kind of stuff. And just remember, we are energy. And so we can move through this with lots of joy, lots of grace, lots of compassion for one another. And Sunny, I just love what you guys have created. It sounds incredible. And I love the name Hearts for Humanity. It's
Yes,
wow,
yes.
that says it.
And it was totally divinely guided and inspired. And that owl started it for real, because I was contemplating, all right, I know I need to do something. What can I do? And of course, I'm doing the work that I'm doing, and I'm doing videos, and I'm sharing on this page constantly. Every day I'm on here sharing some kind of message to help rise and help people to hold their vision and use the tools that we all have. We all have a tool belt. You got to reach in and use your tools. But I knew that people needed another place to be able to share. And so that's the intention. So please, guys, share, because we want to be able to make a difference, and we can't do it without your help. So if you have public groups that you're a part of and they'll let you share something, share it. If you can share it on your Facebook, if you can share it on Instagram, let people know that we're here and that we want to help. So I appreciate it. And I'm very grateful. I have a beautiful team that has really supported me when I get my crazy ideas and say, I know it's Sunday morning at 6 a.m. and I just texted you, but I have an idea. And sorry, you're still sleeping, but fantastic, because they're like, yeah, we got to be of service. And so please come and join us. Please come and join us. And please take care of yourselves, my friends. And remember that you are light. Shine your light. That's what Courtney and I are hoping that you will, that you'll take from this, and you've done your part for today. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, Sunny. And thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. Thanks, Courtney. And thank you, everyone. We love you all. Have a fantastic day. If you want to join, just go in the search and just put hearts helping humanity. And you'll find the group, and you can jump in and let us know about you, where you are. And if you're somebody that needs some help, get in there and ask. All right. Thanks, guys. Mwah. Have a good one. Now I just have to figure out how to turn this off. Hang tight.